Hello, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's video, I would like to showcase how you can get backlinks to your website completely free. So I've been creating a couple videos, maybe even a series on how to get backlinks, how to create backlinks to your website, link building videos. I've been asked numerous times, Chris, can you please share a list? Can you do a bunch of them for us? So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm going to showcase a bunch of links. We'll go through one by one, and I'm also going to share the link list with you so you can download it, you can get it, you can see that in my description below. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into this link list video. Some of them I may have shown before. Some of them you may know. A lot of them you might not. A lot of them will be do follow. A majority, I would say 90% are do follow. High quality do follow links. Let's stop yammering. Let's get into the video. So first and foremost, the first site that I want to share with you, you may have seen this one. This is going to be a site called Behance. Behance is a do follow link. You can see it here. This is what it looks like. It is behance.net. Photo sharing, you can set it up. You can also on Behance set up a resume. I made a video regarding that not too long ago. A very nice little link that's do follow back to the site. Now, this is one that has been shared quite a few times, but it's at the top of the list. I'm saving some of the better links for last, but I'll move fast. This is Bandcamp. Now, they have changed their platform. However, this is really good. I like to throw these in there. Say you have a client, say you have something, and you want to push down another listing. Yes, these may be no longer do follow, but if you want to get some movement in the SERP, you want to get something into the SERP, this link works well because it indexes fast. All right, let's keep moving down the list here. Now I have this site here. We'll go ahead and get into here. This is called woofu.com. Now this is a online form builder with cloud storage database. What's really great about this is once you sign up and you get it, you get cloud access, all right? This is a fun platform to play with. It will be do follow, and I certainly wanted to add this on the list. Again, I am going to share this entire list. It's a download. You can find the link to that in the description below. Now I'm going to keep going through this list here. I have about 75 links that I would like to share with you today. I'll even take in a couple questions if any questions come in. So if you have questions, feel free to go ahead and put them in the comment section on the side, one of these sides. So this is Big Cartel. If you've never heard of it, this is more about having products, but you get a do follow. And as you can see, they have a free. Again, I like these kind of links for pushing down competition. Perhaps you're having an issue. You have somebody in place and you want to get them out of the way, or maybe you want to jostle the SERP. Those types of links work good. Moving right into catchthemes.com. Catchthemes.com, again, a do follow. You can sign up. You can get a free page. It's do follow. And oh, I should be naming off this authority level. So that way when you go in and say you get the download or whatever the case may be, you will be able to see the at least Moz's quality metric. So this is a DA59 spam score 3 and a PA76. Now the PA for your page may be lower, but let's not waste time. I want to get through all of these. I have a lot of them. Some of them you may not have seen. Some of them you may have. All right. So let's move on to this one here. This is a really cool link. And again, we'll leave on the Moz. Just because it shows up fast, it's easy to get a general idea quickly. All right, now moving into this. This is a Japanese site, but what I like about this is I believe this is a relatively high authoritative site that you get a do follow on. It's a DA92. I think you'll really like this site. It passes a lot of power. I like things that are more general, so you could build links, create the links, pass links to this, pass power through. Again, this works really good for a tier 2 link that you want to power up and send to your tier 1s, you know, your quality links. Let's keep moving on. So moving down the list, I've been sharing nothing but relatively high authoritative links. Yes, some of them are profile, but a lot of them aren't. It's, I'm just trying to share the best list I can that's complimentary, free. This is strikingly, all right, another website builder. You can create like a little page. It could be considered a web 2. I like these kind of links. I like this kind of stuff for free stuff. I like to use this maybe on a tier 2, tier 3 level. But again, this is another share. Let's see where we're at. It's a DA91. Now, let's keep moving down the list here. So this is a site called ThemeHorse. If you've never seen ThemeHorse is a lot like the site that we were just on. Again, they will go ahead and give you a profile. So you'll get a profile. I know it's only a profile link, but again, complimentary. It's on the list. Let's keep moving down here. I want to get through them all here. That is my goal. So this is a really cool one here. And this is, again, on the list, free list. Do follow links. This is a hard to pronounce kind of website, but it is a DA87. All right, DA87. And again, this will be more of a profile, but within the profile, there's an HTML. I think you'll find use for this. All right. Now here's another one here. This is, all right, we'll go right down the list. Gamcare.org.uk. So Gamcare is a interesting site, but again, you will be able to sign up. It's a profile link for you. They do have a page though. Well, I'll let you look at it. I'm just getting through the link list. All right. It will be do follow for you. It's a DA62. All right. So here's another really good one that I think you guys would like, and gals. This is called Webflow. So Webflow is, again, a responsive web design tool. What you're doing, it's yet another Web 2. All right. Do follow. As far as authority is concerned, we have a DA71. So you will carry over that domain authority, but your page score, I think it starts off at like a 30. So I think that you'll enjoy this one. Moving down the list as rapid as I possibly can here. We'll start banging them out. I wanted to make a longer video that showcased a lot of links that you can have complimentary and free. Again, check in the comments below, description. I will be sharing the link where you can download the entire list for free. All right. I just ask for Gmail, Yahoo, a reel. All right. It'll block any Proton mails and things like that. All right. Gorilla Mail. I went through and added every single one of the temp mails. All right. So if you don't have a real email, it's not going to allow you to download it. All right. So DA85, another one. So P-based, host and share your photos online. Photo sharing. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Higher quality. Not high quality. Higher authority is the word I'm looking for. Again, a tier 3 maybe will be good for you. So here's another one for you. As I move down the list, and I was inspired to make this video because I saw a gentleman that created, 500 links or whatnot, but it was all straight profile. So I wanted to share something that was past just profiles, something where you could create whole pages, create web 2s, create something, your own small network, something that would be powerful. DA37 Axle Themes. Moving down the list here, another theme site I think that you'll find use for. This here is Theme WP. So professionally built, free and premium responsive WordPress themes. This is, again, setting up some profiles, but they are do follow. I'll have some more for you here. As I get farther down the list, the better. I added some links from, some scrapes that I've done in the past. So these are always fun to find. It's been spammed to death, but it is do follow. Again, it could be helpful for out in your tiers. I'm going to hop over and maybe answer any questions. If you have SEO questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Dale, hello and good day. Ryan, just tried to call you back. Didn't realize it was you live. Yep, Ryan, I wanted to just talk to you. about different matters as far as my group is concerned. I just wanted to speak to you face to face before I made any decisions. Moving down the list, school me. Should I do backlinks first or citations first? If you are in a local niche, it's always, 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 always going to be my recommendation to take care of the citations first. You should set up your, as Diggity calls it, a social fortress. I loved when I heard him say that, so I'm going to use it. A social fortress first. Build out your citations, then your GMB. And once you have ranking content, once you're seeing pages getting indexed, once you're starting to get traffic, then you start your link building campaigns. But until then, it's content, social, everything else before link building. Link building is last. All right. So moving down the list here, Elton says, would you create these social accounts like Behance with the same Gmail, or to use Google Search Console for that website? Now, for these types of links, I generally set them up under a temp mail. I use Proton Mail. Proton is like a encrypted email, supposedly very secure, but in any case, it's generally not blocked. That's what I use all of the time to set up tier 2, tier 3. When I was running Fiverr gigs, I had multiple accounts. When I was selling Web 2s, when I was selling profile links, when I was selling EDU links, when I was selling this type of stuff, I would set up and create accounts on the behalf of the client, whoever was buying from, say Upwork or Fiverr, create all of the accounts, give it to them, give them the email. So I always, always, always use a different email. All right. So moving down the list, Mr. Piku, hello to you. JD, your link doesn't work. Not sure exactly what you mean by that, my friend. However, if you go to chrispalmersco.podia.com, that's where you can find the link list. You'll see 2 boxes. It'll give you the complete list. All you need to do is offer a email, for future updates. I'm not going to spam you. I'm only going to send very important things. That's not my business, is spamming. So in any case, moving down the list, Imran KLGL, how do you index backlinks, Chris? I've shown numerous methods on this. To be 100% frank, I use what I call indexing sites. Authoritative websites that their strict purpose is to add links and link to links. That is what I do. Now, I have used services in the past. Omega, I have tried and I liked it. I would say maybe it was a 40% range, somewhere in that range. 4 out of 10 links were indexing relatively quick. If you only have a few, I showcased a video not too long ago related to like a GMB way to do it, which is really quick for 1 or 2 links. So hopefully that helps you. Hey, Chris, I bought an expired domain and did a 301 direct to my money site. So if I take the link backlinks from a PBN and point towards an expired domain, will my money site get its link juice? So you have a 301. You 301 the whole thing to your site, and you want to know if you blast the expired domain with links, will you see benefit? And the answer is yes. So moving down the list here, school me. That link does not work to get the list. All right, let me go ahead and add that in here quick. So it's all right. So there you go. That's where you will want to go. I'll call back in Ryan. Hey, no problem, buddy. We could speak. And what kind of ranking improvement can we expect for easy keywords using these backlinks, and in which time? Now, these links, again, there's 2 reasons why I would use profile, aka, and or web 2s. There's only 2 reasons. 1, to jostle a SERP, get a quick index, maybe push someone else down, or just move the SERP. 2, to build out 2nd tier, 3rd tier properties that I know or do follow that I can push links to pass through to another tier 1. So if I have my website and I build out quality links, right? Good links, good placements, guest posts, PBN rentals, some niche edits depending on the client, that type of stuff, the quality layer, we could call it, tier 1. When I build out tier 2, it could be, you know, do follow web 2s, anything along those lines. Also cheaper PBNs, things like that. Then blast those with drip feed links. Maybe you want to use some more cheaper types of links to power this type of stuff up, just to get some link juice, get some movement in the SERP. All right, so hopefully that helps you out. Can you send us the link of sites, because the link you provided doesn't work? All right, well, that's a shame. I will keep going through. However, it's chrispalmerseo.podia.com. All right, so this is where you will want to go. On this site, you will see this right here. Be the first to know. I list one of my trainings along with my authoritative giveaway, which is right here. So always feel free to go ahead and just check this out, chrispalmerseo.podia.com. This right here, view product, it is free to link list. But let's get back to the link list now so we can keep going. All right, so moving down the list, we stopped here, savannah.non. GNU, I believe it is. All right, so let's go into here. We'll go right over here. Let's see what's going on with this. So I'm going to right click, open this in a new window. As I'm waiting for that, let's go over here, and we're going to go here. So the next link on the list is ecolablog.com. Pretty cool site. Foreign, but it is a pretty cool site. You can create like your own little blog, your own little site. It's a do follow. As you can see here, it's a DA77, so it carries a little bit of PA. All right, page or PR, I should say. Moving down the list, we're just going to do a bunch of them now. I want to see what's going on over here. Let's scroll on down. Oh, well, I mean, if you see a hyperlink without a .com, by all means, definitely want to add a .com, but you could have, you know, it may have been .net, .org, so thank you for letting me know. I forgot the .com. So I went ahead and took care of that. Let's keep moving down the list here. Alrighty, so let's go back over here. All right, so what we're going to now is Turnkey Linux Dot Org. I'll go ahead and show you the site. All righty, and then I'll hop back over and I'll answer questions in a moment. I just want to get through a couple more links. Now I have 50 or 75 links here that are pretty unique. I'm sure you know, may or may not have seen these, but this is a really cool site that you can set up. All right, so you just register here. DA61. Keep moving down the list. So again, another profile. These theme sites are really easy. I did a scrape. I was selling these. This is an old list that I had. I was selling these on Fiverr as profile backlinks, high DA profile backlinks. I was selling them for $10. I think I was doing 100 for $10. And that account was just focused on selling profile and web 2 links. I did it with a partner of mine. We had about 6 active accounts where we were ranking our gigs. So yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. We did relatively well for a long time. But in any case, those days are over. You know, that was a learning phase for about 2.5 years. Moving down the list here, so we're going to go here. I'll show you this one. I was really learning SEO on other sites that weren't mine, without my money, without investing my upfront money. I was just a lot of time that I wanted to learn. And along with that, I was doing some Instagram and social media, built a bunch of bots, had a lot of Instagram accounts I was managing. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun learning. But it was simply a learning experience. That's how I was looking at it. But he's still doing that, but it's just not for me. I just wanted to learn. All right, so this is another one. It's called f6s.com. Pretty cool site. Again, profile link, but it is high DA. It's a 72. So, oh, this one right here was probably something I was looking at, but I'm not going to give that away because it's on the list, but I don't want to. So here's another one for you. as I go down, and then I'll hop over and answer some questions. This is Theme Egg. Again, profile, high authoritative. And I believe you can set up your own blog on this. Again, I haven't gone in here and done this in quite some time, but we'll keep moving down the list. All right, so cut. I'll put this one in here for you. So this is ca.astronomy.com. I think that you'll really like the community tab on this. Make sure you register. You'll get some do follows. It's a DA84. Let's go over here and get some questions in here. So here we go. Thanks, Chris Palmer. Hey, never a problem. Always happy. You should create a database for your links, Chris. Maybe like a Google Sheets document with all links and offers and offered across the group. Yeah, I mean, everything I do it's all one. Like, that's why I was selective with, say, like Facebook or whatnot, because I like their messaging. I have direct access to talk to people. When I was building, I didn't want to, people want to get them off the platforms. I want to keep them on the platforms they're already on. You know, if they want to come over and get something, I definitely will share this in the group. But that's a great recommendation. Thank you, Ryan. What you say about tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 link building? I think that it's necessary if you're working within a budget. You know, a lot of times clients, especially in local space, will have a relatively different type of budget. So you really need to take some shortcuts. Shortcuts meaning save money on links, save money on content, save money. You know, I don't skimp. I never recommend to anybody I take in, if they're on really poor hosting, that needs to be taken care of. But tiering out links is you have your main website, you build the best links you possibly can as your tier 1. And that's where you're getting your variation and your exacts, your partials, and variations of keywords coming in, branded, all the different types. Say you build out a really nice, say 50 links of tier 1, the best links you can afford. When you start building out your other tiers to power those up, that's when you can really start mixing things up and the quality starts to plummet. All right. So hopefully that helps you out better visualize and understand tiered linking. I made a video on this though to further give you information. But moving down the list, JD says, thanks. Never a problem. You're insane. Indeed, you are insane. Thank you so much. I take that as a compliment. Moving down the list, so polite, so well spoken. Keep up the good work, Chris. Many blessings. Thank you so much. I try. Plus, when my little guy gets a little bit older, I want him to see this and be able to see, hey, you know, you get what I mean? As like a representation of Chris Palmer, because that's him too. You know, hey, my dad did this. He acts this way. He speaks this way. He doesn't use profanity. He doesn't drink alcohol. He does, right? I think that it's important for growth, especially for a child. Especially if that my biggest role model as a child was my father. So I just feel that it's the same way. But thank you so much. So what you say about that? Okay, Chris, thank you. Never a problem. Always happy to. Hello, Chris. A bit off topic. All right. So here's the question here. Give me one moment. My worst habit is the tobacco, though, which very difficult. I must have quit 20 times in my life. But tobacco has been a horrible, horrible, horrible habit. All right. So, hi, Chris. A bit off topic, but with PBNs, what is the minimum DAPA you would accept in an expired domain to use as a PBN? I mean, if to be 100% honest with you, when I'm looking to buy domains, I'm generally looking at Majestic. I feel that Majestic's analyzation of links, this is only my opinion. I'm not saying one's better than the other. You know, for keyword research, I use SEMrush and I use Surfer. But when I'm looking at backlink profiles, I really like Majestic. Now, you don't see a lot about Majestic because they don't have really an affiliate program, right? So nobody's ever pushing. Everybody's talking about Ahrefs and SEMrush. Why? Because they have the affiliate program. But don't ever, in my opinion, don't sleep on Majestic. I think their analysis of links is top quality. It's also as a barometer, looking at links as a signal, something to look at, something to trust. I really like, you know, because I've read their stuff. I think they hit the mark. But as far as looking at TF, right? If we're looking at trust flow, if I'm going to buy an expired domain, I really like to look somewhere around 25. You'll find that the price range of 20 and below, that's where everybody's, if you're going to buy a cheap PBN, everybody's hitting around the 20 mark. So I try to go above that, right? I want to be the next level up. So recommendation would be 25 and up. Make sure that the CF links coming in are at least half of that. All right, so citation flow, half of the amount of whatever the links are. That's a good range, but at least 25 on the trust flow side. All right, so hopefully that helps you. This is all my opinion, though. I'm just giving from time, all right, from losing money consistently, from failing so many times on different sites. I'm just giving my best recommendation from the failures that I've had, from the lessons that I've had, okay? So hopefully that helps you. P.S. I really appreciate what you do in teaching us. Yes, I'm happy I can do it. I needed somebody to talk SEO with, right? Nothing is like SEO because it's always changing. There's always new stuff to learn. You know, and I'm constantly, you know, it's fun for me, and I'm glad I can teach, and I'm glad that I have people that would like to learn. So thank you for watching. Imagine what would happen if your tier 3 was quality AF. Yeah. I mean, I've seen campaigns that were super successful, at least in the beginning of the campaign. They were tearing out straight PBNs. Now, as time progressed and they sold their site for a lot, they were stripping links away the whole time. So, I mean, if you have the budget and the time, if you can think in term of 3 years instead of 1 year, and you have the budget, I would really just start with outreach. Everybody's going to want something, you know, monetary value of some sort. It's just a matter of getting the placements for the right price that whole time. All right, moving down the list here. Have I tested? I haven't tested that, Darian. I've tested niche edits. I mean, I'm hot on niche edits. There's a particular type that I've been getting. I've been working within a pharmacy atmosphere recently, and it's been the difference between ranking and not. Okay. Moving down the list here. Thanks for the info. Always my pleasure. You forgot my question, did I? Sorry about that, Reel. Let's go up here. I'll do it for you, and then we'll get back in. I'll keep going down the list, and then I'll come back and answer more questions. All right. Hi. What kind of ranking improvement can we expect for easy keywords using these backlinks? Well, I touched on that. And the answer to that question was these types of backlinks are for jostling or moving the SERP, is what I call it. If you want to push down something, say you have a client that has bad spam reports or whatever the case is, when you start building out these high authoritative profiles, these high authoritative links, right? Web 2s, whatever the case is, it moves the SERP. Sometimes you can get above the spam reviews or whatever the case is. I like it for that. The second thing I like to use these types of links for is for tearing out properties or for powering up PBNs, powering up my niche edits, powering up my placements. I think it's good for tiers. So those are the two benefits for this. As far as ranking is concerned, again, I do not feel that backlinks, I think that the traffic and the clicks are more important than the links. But I think that, I hate to say it, but I feel that the content is king. It starts with the content, starts with everything on site and on page, everything that you control. When we start moving off page, I think the next factors are going to be clicks, traffic. Where are they coming from? How long are they on the site? What are they looking at? Are they following through? Are they, right, the circle? And then I feel just as equal of the links. So I think just like on page, everything works together from the site speed to the technical to the content, right? The interlinking, that all works together as one. I feel that all of the off page elements work together as one as well. All right. So hopefully that helps you. Again, this is my opinion. It's just what I feel. Okay. Just from time and seeing things. Moving down the list, I don't want to miss any. I'll get back over to the backlink list. Again, you can find it in the description below. If you just want to download the list, feel free. If you have questions, stick around. I'll go through the list and answer questions as well. All right. Thanks, Chris. Never a problem. So polite. Yes. Okay. I'm rephrasing. I'm going down the list here. I appreciate, imagine. Okay. So have I tested? Thank you for the info. You forgot my question, so I touched on that one. All right. Don't let him watch videos from a year ago. Yeah. Thanks for all of your work, Chris. Would you still filter links through a handful of Web 2s from the training based on recent updates? So if you're speaking about entity stacks, if you're speaking about drive stacks, and I'm not sure if you're in there, but the premise of everything there is to create an interlinked power wheel called a G stack together. Now, when you start linking out from that G stack and you create your layer of whatever type of sites you want, even if you bought other properties, you don't have to use Web 2s. You don't have to use S3s. You don't have to use what I say in the video. You can use any network that you would like. So do I feel that it's less effective? No. Do I feel that it takes a little bit more? And plus, do I feel that the links that you're creating need to also have some type of traffic coming in? Yes. Do I think that there's been a shift with link strength to traffic coming to the link? Yes. You can't just go and build thousands of links and expect a boost. The links have to have value. Value in being that they're generating traffic. It was written by Google. The propensity of a link to be clicked increases the power of the link, right? I don't know where it was on a white paper, and I thought it was a light bulb for me. The propensity of a link to be clicked, the higher the percentage, the higher the chance that a link can be clicked. So to me, that's traffic. The size of it, what does it look like? Is it hyperlinked? Is it at the top of the page, right? All of the elements that would make a link become clickable. This is what determines the power and the strength. Now, of course, there's other aspects to this. What other links are coming in? What's on the page? What's the title of the page? There's a million factors. But to answer your question and sum it up, have things changed? Yes. Do I think it's still effective? Yes. But I think that you need traffic to those links. Okay? Thank you. Hopefully that helps you. Moving down the list. Conduct a Q&A in the group. Yes, I do try to hop on, but generally when I go on the Facebook group, there's not as many, live and online. But I have no problem doing that. What's the best Blackhat tool that still works? I mean, there's a lot of tools out there. A lot of the stuff that really works is stuff that is something that you've created, something that you have created that performs one action. That's the stuff that I like. I've seen some really unique stuff utilizing, I guess, AI for lack of better words, utilizing NLP. After speaking with a gentleman in a live chat about a week ago, it really piqued my curiosity. So I've been really deep diving into these types of things, just learning more. But as I learn more, I'll share. All right. But to answer your question, nothing off the top of my head is really other than what you already know about. All right, missed mine too. I'll go back up there. You said that these links to tier 2, but can you send the same links to every tier 2 site or not? You said send these links to tier 2s, but I would use these as a tier 2, or you can send them as a tier 2. All right, so as a tier 3. So use them as a tier 2 or send them as a tier 3. That's completely up to you. But I would not use these links and link them directly to your website. Also, I had a message in the Facebook group And when I do tutorials and I point things at my email site, my site is to collect emails, right? When I do that, it's just for tutorial. I'm just showing, okay? So don't point anything directly at your site, all right? My one site out of the 10 or 22 that I have, that's just for emails, all right? So just because you see me pointing it at my site does not mean it's recommended, okay? So miss mine too, but not mad at you. Doing a great job. One moment, please. What? What is it? Just set it there. I'm live right now. Okay. Thank you. Alrighty. So let me find this guy here, but before I get back to the questions, let's keep going down the list here. So we were at astronomy. Let's move on to this one. So the next link type is going to come from launchrock.com. Pretty fun little link here. Again, would work excellent as a tier 3 or maybe a tier 2. It will be a do follow. DA67. We'll keep on moving down. So this is riseup.net. You can take a look at it here. I'll go ahead and share this. Welcome to Rise Up, DA66. Again, you will be able to create a profile. All right. So this is a really cool one. I think that you'll like this. So this is visualize.me. If you've never been, this is I've seen this shared quite a few places within, Facebook and along those lines. But this is a relatively good one, DA62. We'll go ahead and move down the list here. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer them. All right, so this is gab.com. So gab.com, as you can see here, it is like a social network. But when you build out your account, it gives you a do follow. All right, so relatively unique. I've never seen this shared anywhere before. So here's another one for you. This is nayanow.com. So nayanow.com, again, another really cool profile. I think they give you you get to have your own little posts. Again, a do follow. So I think that you'll like this one. All right, moving down the list, we're just going to keep it going here today. I want to get a really good video that has a lot of links in it. I have never done this before. So today's the day. All right, so we have a foreign website where you can create your own little blog, and it's niched out. But I will tell you this, it stands at a DA93, but depending on your niche that you choose when you build out your blog on this site, it will determine your DA. All right, so just take a look through. If you're only focused on, link strength or whatever, however you look at it, I would really take a look when you create to pick your category wisely. All right, so here's another one for us. Moving down the list. This is Public Lab. I haven't been on this site in a long time. I forget how this one works. I think it's just a profile that you get. I believe that it is, but it's a DA63. All right, so this next one is where almost like a Web 2. You will be able to create your own pages here. So this one's really cool. Your own little listing. You'll have your own page with a title. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Not as powerful as some of the others, but certainly worth a look. I'll go through 2 more, and then we'll go over and answer some questions if you have any. Again, you can find this link list downloadable in the bottom of the description. Head on over. As long as it's a Gmail, Yahoo Mail, whatever the case is, a real email, it'll go through. All right, so moving down the list, MyFolio. This is like an image sharing site. It gives you a do follow, but it is a little tricky. So if you're going to use this one, just take a look at some other people's listings. so you can see how they're getting the do follow in there. All right. I'll do one more and then I'll go back to questions. All right. I want to get through the whole list though. All right. So Pixel Hub, pretty cool. This is almost like a Web 2. I think that you'll really like this. They give you like a little platform that you can utilize. Again, a do follow. All of these links should be do follows. All right. Unless they change something, unless they made something like a no referrer, something like that, you should find success with every single link on this list. Let's hop back over and answer any questions if you have any. Alrighty, let's take a look here. All right, let me take a little look here. Free State Flipper, if I missed you, just go ahead and copy and paste that question again and I'll answer it. I'm going down the list. So you said send these links tier 2. But let me rephrase if that's how it sounded. I would set these up as a tier 2 or use them to power up a tier 2, so as a tier 3. Again, do not send these directly to your website. Moving down the list here, Zane says, hey, I signed up for the email subscription list in the comments. Are the backlinks supposed to be emailed? Well, when you sign up on the site over here, so if you go over here to the Podia platform, and you find this right here, High Authority Backlinks Giveaway, and you go to view the product and you head on in here, you get access for free. When you get access for free and you type it in, it'll send you a form that comes from hello.podia, and on there you'll be able to sign up for a login, like a name and a password, and then the file that's right here. Let me just go back down here. What's here is it's just a text document. You'll get access to the text document. You can download it, do whatever you'd like. All right. So that's how it works. So to answer your question, the answer is yes. And it comes from hello.podia. Moving down the list here, do blog comments still work or help get indexed? You know, I don't really do too much blog commenting. However, if you find the auto approve that are do follows, it can be helpful, like you mentioned, for getting links to stay indexed. I don't use it to index links, but once I have something that's indexed, if you want to really keep something in the index, which is really the true problem with indexation, it's not getting it, it's keeping it. So if you want to keep stuff indexed and you don't mind blasting it with do follow auto approve comments, it definitely helps keep things indexed. All right. So again, that linking to a link is super helpful. Moving down the list here. So hi Zane K, click on forget my password and then you can set it as a reset and then you can access the site and the free list. There you go. Thanks Chris, never a problem. What is something I can do to show up in the GMB map pack for my drone business? Well, I think that I just made a video. This is a little off topic, but I just made a video that really gave a checklist and some recommendations that I would certainly follow. Definitely check that out. It was like 2 or 3 videos ago. It'll really give you a breakdown of the process first. All right. It's more aimed at beginners, but it should be very helpful. I've been working. I've just been busy. But I have something that's more of an intermediate to advanced on the way. Like a more of a complete GMB training. Plus I wanted to make things more clean, like, you know, starting off with, you know, the heading image. I wanted everything to be flow and be clean and good, something that I would be proud of. But before I drop that, I have something that you need before any other GMB stuff, right? It's the difference between ranking in the map pack and not, which is clicks and traffic. So before I give the training on all of the other basics, intermediate basics, and advanced tips and hacks, I have something that's a lot more important. I haven't said anything about it because I only want to show a few people, all right? So, but don't worry. It'll be soon. Very soon. Very, very, very soon. All right? So most of it, my issue was this setting up the servers. I wanted to take what I was doing on my servers and I wanted to be able to duplicate it so I could show people, say you have a business, it's just one person, say you have a small business, say you have clients, something that you can duplicate locally on your own computer, something that you can use without having servers. So that's all I want to say. But yeah, check out that video. All right, so most of the dofollow links are blocked by robots. Search engine bots cannot crawl those links. Are they useful? If you have links that are blocked, all right, if you look at the source code and they're blocked, then I mean it's going to be rough. However, a mention or something that is still there, just because that's like a no follow. Just because you've given Google a directive does not mean that it's not seen or crawled. So hopefully that helps you out. Moving down the list, code says, would using those to link to a GMB listing or domain that's 301 to a GMB listing do anything to boost? I would not link directly to a GMB. There's other assets, and it's not something that I generally touch on because, you know, I still want it to be effective. But as a quick tip here, you don't link directly to the GMB, but you do create links around the GMB that you can pass traffic through. All right, so hopefully that helps you. Free State Flipper says, are MR submitter links still available to be indexed? So MR Magic, I'm not sure what an MR, Money Robot maybe? Money Robot, I think maybe. I've heard a lot of people saying it's a waste of time now. Is blasting thousands of spun articles still effective, assuming content and SEO? So that's a multi-part question. So I think that Money Robot still has a purpose, okay? But it doesn't have anything to do with links. I do like being able to spread out indents. All right. I do like to be able to very quickly spread out iframes that I can then pass traffic through. So I think there's a use there, but I would look at it at a completely different way. All right. So Money Robot. Yep. Okay. So we got through those. Let's keep going down the list again. If I've answered your question or I've applied benefit, or you like the link list, please a thumb so other people can find this video. That's how YouTube works. So without the thumbs up, it just, I've noticed, you know, if people like the video, it does a lot better as far as getting more people to see it. So if it's been helpful, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. So let's keep going down this list here. So we stopped at Pixel Hub. All right, so let's go over here. Now as we get down here on the list here, I'm noticing some of these links I haven't seen in quite some time. So this is another one where you can sign up. And as you can see, it has pieces like this where, and again, I haven't been on this one in a very long time, but I believe that this was dofollow or it wouldn't have made it on my list. All right, so there's another one, runnerspace.com. Pixel, oh, that's something maybe I created. All right. So here's another one for us. All right. Oh, so there's another one. It was a great site, but it got taken down. So there's one that is no longer available. So this is Zeef. I think you guys will like this one. So this is another place where you can create your own like mini page. It's like a profile, but you get a mini, like a bio, which accepts HTML. So, or no, it's considered BB code, Markdown. So, still helpful. Here's another one for you. So this is Euromath. I think this is just a profile link. A lot of these are profiles, but a lot of them, it's probably a split between Web 2s and profiles, all right? But they should all be dofollow unless something has changed, all right? Moving down the list here, here's IOB. Okay. So this is a pretty cool one. All right, so you could create your own little, I created something along the lines of this that showcased how you could create your own .gov page. this is the same thing. You could create your own little project, and I believe that the DA passes. So you'll like this site. Relatively helpful. Let's move on down the list. All right. I don't want to go longer than an hour. I hope not. We're at 47 minutes, so we're getting up to the end here. I'll answer a couple more questions. Again, you can find this link list downloadable. The link is in the description below. All right. So here's another one. This is en.clubcoe. Pretty cool site. So again, it should be like a game, but you get to set up your own little profile. All right, so let's scroll down here. I'll show you some more that are pretty cool. Let's go to this one. All righty. So this is King Camera Foundation. All right, so I think you'll really like this. You'll be able to set up your own little page, your own little bio, and then you'll have your own little, user page. All right, so this one's pretty unique. Here, I'll give you this one, Book Likes. This is booklikes.com. Pretty cool. They all have their own use. And again, I wanted to give in a range of niches, because not every link should be pointed anywhere near your site. Some of them may not even have an effect, but some of them can be useful. All right, so here's Book Likes. Again, as you can see, you're setting up your own little profile, and then within the, the small reviews that you can do, you can leave a link. All right. We'll go over here. This is a DA. I even marked these, so these were probably off a different list over here. So this is minds.com. All right. So here you go. Here's another really good one. And really good being do follow. All right. So you could set this one up. There's Minds. I'll do one more and then we'll answer questions and then we'll end the stream. But again, you can download the link list. It's in the description below. So here's openlearning.com. Pretty cool little spot. Relatively slow. DA60. So here's another one where you can sign up, create your own page. Definitely find use. I like this design. I like when this kind of stuff is going on. It's pretty cool. These are probably stock images though. So let's hop over here. We'll do some Q&A and then we'll end the stream. Let's go down the list here. All right. So Money Robot. Hey Chris, do you think schema will be an important factor onward and upward? I feel that schema is important now. I think that I think that describing and having Google understand a page deeper is super important now and moving forward. I think that it's going to increase in importance as time goes on, but I think that it is effective. I think that it is important, and I think that it should be definitely implemented on your site or your client sites. If they're not using it, they need to use it. You can even use it as an upsell because it can get complicated. It can be time consuming, especially if, say your client's not using WordPress. A lot of them aren't. They have custom designs. A lot of it can be time consuming. All right. So hopefully that helps you out. Waiting for Blackhat schema part 2. Yeah. I love the grayer hat because I don't really show any black hat. I don't show black hat stuff. I show gray hat stuff. But the thing with schema, especially right now, why I was going to make a double series, the reason why I stopped was because they've been I had a few issues. They're cracking down on, people are getting penalties for schema. So I want to wait for things to cool off before I showcase because I don't want anybody to run into issues. All right. Jordan Pierce says, definitely schema, probably why G is getting rid of testing tool. Right. Well said. Exactly. I think they want to make it harder because it is such a factor. I think that it maybe not a direct signal. No, or actually, I think it is a direct signal. It's definitely beneficial. I couldn't say enough to push you in the direction of using schema on your page. And don't stop there. The micro formats, the micro data, using multiple different types of schema. And micro formats on your site is important. So don't just stop with your JSON LD. Keep going. If you take a look at some of the top competitors within high ranking niches, you will come to find out that they're marking up everything on the page. All the elements. Yes, it's time consuming, but it will certainly pay dividends. Moving down the list, what do you think is the biggest change has been with Google's most recent major update? I hate update. Dale, you're funny. I think the update stuff, it's different for everybody, all right? I could talk to one group, say I'm on Blackhat World, which I'm always on. I like going in there and seeing what people are struggling with, give some insight. And then Facebook, in Facebook groups. I hear different ranges from different niches, and I hear different concerns. Some people are happy, some people aren't, right? So the topic of updates and speaking on updates, it's so different for so many people. It may be directed at one thing, but I hear so much that I just generally don't get into it. Dale, I think you know that too. You're busting me. Funny guy. So yeah, we're reaching and approaching my time limit. It's just because they give you that hour, and I feel that if you go above, it's just unnecessary. So if there's anything else that maybe you have a question about, if there's something that I can touch on, please go ahead and ask it in the comments. Ask final questions. All right. If you're interested in getting the link list, again, I have left it in the description. It's free. All you just sign up and get it. Other than that, I don't see any questions here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope that your site hasn't been affected. I hope that many blessings come your way. If there's questions after the stream, leave it in the comments below. I always look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.